Here comes a pitch. Not close with that one, and we're underway here in the home opener. Next offering is in for a strike. Upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And there's ball 4. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Pretty unique upbringing for Jeremy Pena, at least in terms of a kid who was born in the Dominican Republic, but then he moved to Rhode Island, not exactly a baseball hotbed, and he played his college ball at Maine. He was a University of Maine Black Bear, and then went on to be a third-round pick of the Astros in 2018. And there's a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And he deals. There's a strike. Ball 1 there. And a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and fires. Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. And a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Carlson settles underneath it. He's got it. And there's one down. 2 on, 1 out. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fair ball. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. The run comes across and the Astros score first. It's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
He swings and fouls one off. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Chris, dig this. Patrick Ian Cashel Wisdom. His middle name is Ian Cashel. Ian. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's gone. Home run. Patrick Wisdom leaves the yard. And they add on. It's 4-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. And now it's even up.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Oh, and a nasty hop eats him up.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Francisco Mejia at the plate now. That's ball 1. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 1-1. At the belt and fires. In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Next pitch misses. 3-1 now.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
The pitch. That one missed. Popped up left side. Makes the catch. One up, one down. Gene Segura at the plate here.
The third baseman, Gene Segura.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
One down, base is empty. And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next up for the Marlins. On to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Back here in Miami, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jose Azocar.
Jose Azocar.
And a pitch. Called strike right there. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And that one fouled off. And the lefty with the 0-1. Makes the grab. And there are 2 down. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Jose Altuve.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Whips it across. That ends the frame. Bottom of the second. Danny Jansen to hit here.
The catcher, Danny.
And a pitch. That clips the corner.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That one close. Ruled a ball. And 1-1.
One strike.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The other way, and he beats the shift. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. He's in there.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
This is Dylan Carlson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Jansen at second with nobody out. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Dansby Swanson stands in. That's out to center field. Azocar pulls that one down. 2 down. And now the first baseman, Ty France.
The first baseman.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Luzardo back to work. And ball one. Chris, here's a weird note, at least to me. Jeremy Pena is the first rookie shortstop to homer in the World Series. He did it in 2022. It had never been done before when he homered against the Phillies. In the air, right field. Carlson hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1.
Alex
Bregman measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Into center, Chisholm in position, makes the grab for the second out.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Alvarez in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning alive. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Wisdom swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. That's inside. And the count is 1-1. Wisdom, a former first-round pick of the Cardinals back in 2012 from St. Mary's College, same school that produced both Corbin Burns and Tony Gonsolin. Segura on the move and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back. And now here is Jorge Mateo. The pitch. Gets the bunt down the right side, and that's just foul. Mateo in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's usually a shortstop, but today he's starting in the outfield. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's Luis Guillorme. That one's in there, 0-1. Check swing, went around. 0-2 now. The wind of the pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back to the top of the Miami order. Luis Arraez stands in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And a 1-2. Popped up. Altuve settles underneath it and makes the grab. And that is that. Start of the 4th, and stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. And a pitch. Out to short, Swanson. Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Bounce to the left side. To first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Jose Azocar up next for the Astros.
Jose Azocar.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just a weak fly ball this time. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom four. And now, Gene Segura. The wind of the pitch. And a strike in there. Ground ball left side. Throws across the diamond. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away. Now it's Jansen to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Off the plate, and that's ball one. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Mejia too late. The 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Base hit, left center field. Jazz on his horse coming around third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Swanson stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Fought off foul.
Dansby Swanson, this is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
That's to third. To second, Altuve. Play made. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. And stepping in for the Astros, Garrett Mitchell. And here it comes. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Hauls it in, 1 away.
Made a bid for a nice opposite field double down the line. Beautiful swing, but nothing you can do about the result. Third basemen are just used to handling hot shots like that.
Altuve, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Just missed. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now Jeremy Pena singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That's off the mark. 1-0. For all the big postseason hits Jeremy Pena has come up with. Remember, he replaced the Gold Glove shortstop in Carlos Correa, and then in his first year won the Gold Glove himself. Chisholm brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Lone Depot Park, bottom of the inning, and at the plate for Miami, Ty France. That one fouled off. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
In the dirt, Mejia up with it, over to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Mateo batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Corner infielders playing in. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Got him swinging. Luis Guillorme will hit next. He was a strikeout victim his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And it's even up.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
On the ground. Fires over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here in Miami, here's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, number 2.
Luzardo back to work. Bounced out to short. Swanson. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Alvarez up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. He makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down. And next to hit for Houston, Patrick Wisdom. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First offering misses the mark. Singy Wisdom's a guy with big-time power. In 2021, he broke the Cubs rookie record for homers in a season as he surpassed Chris Bryant's total of 26. He came up with 28 home runs. Good job to fight that one off.
Yeah, and he hit some tape measure shots. Kind of surprising that he's got one of the fastest home run trots in Major League Baseball. Usually that's for guys who hit those paint scrapers, Boo, that barely get over, not the ones that are no doubters off the bat.
The wind and the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Luis Arias. And the first offering is not close. And there's the strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Line drive. And there's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Digging in, Gene Segura. And that's in there for strike one.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation. It's sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
Into the outfield, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Danny Jansen, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. In the air, left field. Mitchell going after it. And it's caught for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Pickoff moved to second, and he's back in on a dive. Carlson swings through it for strike one.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
They say you win. Arise over at second. Chisholm at first. 2 out of the inning. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's going to be Kyle Tucker.
Number 30.
Here comes the pitch.
Tucker.
That clips the corner.
0-1.
Kicks and deals. And a base hit up the middle.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Francisco Mejia. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
The center fielder, number 28.
So next up for Houston, Jose Azocar.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
In there for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Squeeze attempt misses. No throw. Double steal. They're both safe. The 0-2.
1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And he's in safely at third as a run scores.
That's 3 singles in a row. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Here's the left fielder, Garrett Mitchell. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. No outs. Runners at first and third. That one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next offering is outside.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. So up next, Jose Altuve. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Pitch misses inside. 1-1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Arise. Over to Swanson. He turns it, and that's 2. Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Marlins, Dansby Swanson. Next pitch is popped up. And there's 1 away. And up next for Miami, Ty France. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Jorge Mateo now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
The 1-2.
2-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third. Welcome back. We go to the eighth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. And he deals. Now fly ball to right center. Carlson settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's Alex Bregman. And he dodges that fastball. Can't glove it cleanly. The throw is still in time. And they do get the second out of the inning. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Chisholm flying after this one. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Luis Guillorme. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Taylor Rogers.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Next offering is fouled back.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Got him looking. And that's the first out. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. 1 for 3. Swings through that one. 0-1. That one the other way. In time to Wisdom. 2 up, 2 down. Gene Segura, the next up for the Marlins. Ball 1, no strikes. Swings through that one for strike 1. The 1-1. And there's the strike. In the dirt. Mejia up with it over to first. But no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Chisholm now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got back here at Lone Depot Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the first baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for number 51, Tommy.
Here comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Joey Gallo. The pitch. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now Kyle Tucker. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Nance, in his second season, he throws a slurve, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Mateo raging back towards the wall. It bangs off the wall.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the 0-1. And strike two. Tucker stands at second with no outs. Got it by him for the K. And now the center fielder, Jose Azocar. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That misses the zone. Ball one. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Swing and a ball popped up. Arise makes the play. 2 down. And stepping in for the Astros, Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell.
Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. They limit the damage here. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Yimi Garcia into the game.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And the righty deals. Strike 2.
0-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And at the plate for Miami, Dylan Carlson. This ball's chopped on the ground. Whips it to Gallo, and they're down to their last out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Swanson at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
For the Marlins, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of